Minnesota's ethanol industry not only powers millions of vehicle miles each year, but it also pumps billions of dollars into the state's economy. A recent analysis by the University of Minnesota and the Minnesota Biofuels Association captures the magnitude.
Well, we found that ethanol production generates $6.6 billion worth of economic activity for the state of Minnesota. That includes $1.3 million in income to residents, to the workers, which is always a good thing to look at in terms of economics because you want to see money going into the pockets of the people that work in our communities.
The study showed the state's 19 ethanol plants produced 1.35 billion gallons of ethanol in 2023, nearly 4 million tons of dried distillers' grains with solubles, and 426 million pounds of corn oil, which is used to produce biodiesel and renewable diesel.
It's in the upwards of several $1 billion that the industry is helping to contribute, not only to the state of Minnesota and the state of Minnesota's economy, but to a lot of those local economies in greater rural Minnesota.
The ethanol industry's impact is felt across Minnesota, but it is most acute in rural Minnesota.
If you sort of look at who benefits, one of the things that comes out very clearly in our analysis is that this is a lot back into our rural communities, into greater Minnesota, into our farm communities. A lot of that is the corn production, and that money does stay local, which is really great for those communities.
As states and the nation work to lower carbon emissions, Werner believes Minnesota's ethanol future remains bright.
So the industry is growing in the state of Minnesota, and I think as we see more demand for low carbon transportation options, just recently an announcement from EPA on the ability for Minnesota to sell E15 year-round starting in 2025. I think we're going to see additional demand and additional growth in the industry because of some of those factors.
This is Dan Lemke reporting.